Brent, same thing. Orchestration, how have you kind of seen it become a game changer within this realm, and how are you seeing organizations and the way they use it change?
I probably have a different approach because I manage our engineering team, but I've seen it where it completely overhauls an organization and helps them tremendously. I've also seen it when it's implemented poorly, where it actually causes more work than it saved.
Sure.
So what we're trying to do, and especially with our business folks, is to make sure that we don't go in with any preconceived ideas. We don't want the customer to hold on to legacy workflows, but we also don't want to have our teams as integrators go in with any preconceived ideas. It's really to do all that upfront work, basically do all the discovery, do all of the interviews with all of the shareholders, make sure you really understand what the business needs are and where their budgets are. It doesn't do us any good to go down an orchestration path when they're not going to be able to afford that on their 3 to 5 year CapEx plan, right? So we have to basically help them within their budget, but also make sure we have a clear idea of where their needs are, what the technology challenges, what does their current organization look like, how much of their infrastructure is on-prem, how much of it's in the cloud. Are they opposed to moving more of it to the cloud? Do they want to keep it on-prem? All these kind of things. Try to have a really open mind, because we found that going into certain accounts and basically taking the job that you did for the last customer and all the cool things you did for them, you can't always bring that into every other job, because sometimes you're trying to put the square peg in the round hole versus really listen to that account. So we try to basically encourage all of our business people when they're in the early stages of helping a new customer to try to really make sure we get all the stakeholders' input collected and basically categorized so that we can actually make the right recommendations for any kind of automation orchestration.
Right. Yeah. I mean, there's not many cookie cutter scenarios in systems integration, I'm sure.
There's no off the rack, as I tell my team.